Hi everyone, this is Frank Demore with the Last Chronicles of Planet Earth. And if you just found my YouTube channel, please, I invite you to my prophecy site, which you see up here, BibleProphecyMan.com. And today I'm going to give some examples of the prophecy from 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1 through 5, where Timothy is told by Christ, but mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. We are in the last days. What would the people be like? Well, it says people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive people. And we've seen a lot of this. Disobedient to the parents, and we've seen a lot of that. Ungrateful, unholy people, okay? Unholy. Now, in Matthew chapter 24, Jesus told us this last generation would be just like Noah's generation. They were unrighteous, unholy people, and now we've turned in, or this generation has turned into a carbon copy almost of Noah's generation. They're without love. You'll see they're unforgiving. These are all the qualities of people who worship Satan. So if you don't have Jesus Christ as your Savior, you have Satan as your advisor. And this is one of the reasons why we're seeing these characteristics coming out of people in these last days. They're slanderous. They without self-control. We've seen this. These people are brutal. And in my book, I show you countless examples of this. Not lovers of good. They're treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the form of godliness but denying its power. Have nothing to do with them. So, now when you go to my site, and I'm going to give you this video at the site, and you could watch it there. But I'm going to just show you a clip of it real quickly because this shows you some characteristics of some kids and what they have done. So I'm just going to play this. Now this kid goes up and he just punches out this homeless man. I'm going to show it to you. You'll be able to have the sound and everything at my site. You see him, this kid right here, he backs up. He knows what he's going to do before he does it. This is the homeless man right here. Now watch what happens. He talks to him and then punches him right out. Okay, now what you're going to find out when you listen to this video, when you go to my site, you can watch this or you can just, download this from YouTube yourself. But it says there only one person came to this person's aid, and they really didn't do much. You'll see the person come down and look at him. But this is the brutal and the heartless and the lack of loving generation. This is only one video, and we're starting to see things like this on a regular basis in the news. So getting back here, let me show you there's another one. Now, Isaiah or Jeremiah tells us the God knows He is the author of all of us. He created us. And life is hold dear to the Lord. And in Jeremiah it says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you came forth out of the womb, I sanctified you. And I ordained you as a prophet unto the nations. Now he's talking about Jeremiah the prophet, but God He's known all of us. He's created all of us, and He's known all of us that were in the womb before we were released to this earth. Now, in this last days, in this unrighteous generation, when you go to my website, you'll be able to see the link there. They're giving $50 coupons out to abort babies on Sundays. And so the life that's been sanctified by God has turned to disgustingly downgraded by our society to the point where you give a $50 coupon to kill a baby that hasn't been born yet. Now this is brutal people. These are people, heartless people, without love, rash, and money, greed. I mean, obviously if they're given $50 coupons, they want people to come in to get the abortions done so that they can get paid. It's greed. And these are the characteristics of the people living in the last days. And this is only a tip of the iceberg. And people, let me tell you something. We're so close to Jesus Christ coming back. I pray that none of these qualities that were warned by Timothy are found in you. And if they are, I beg you to consider Jesus Christ before he comes back, because you will be dealing with the Antichrist. And if you don't receive Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, the Lord shows us you are on your way to hell. And our job is to wake you up, to show you these things are happening, to keep you away from the gates of hell.